First cast then, Brighton Marina. I'm going to start here on the eastern side. It's got sort of two arms really, an east and a west, and the east is the long one that stretches all the way round. We're going to head down there. I'm just going to flick out the lure really. This time of year tend to find the bass could be a little bit further out, so I've headed for a big breakwater, hopefully get amongst them. You can see the water clarity is quite good. It's another one of these sort of multi-use harbours. Commercial boats are in here and your day boats as well. Some charters run out here, but we won't just be using the lures in the normal way actually. A few casts with this heavier soft plastic. We're just going to keep moving along the wall I think. There's a few people fishing down there. When I was a kid we used to fish the inside of this harbour. Only really caught little things like little wrasse, but you can't fish in there anymore. Always quite popular for the mackerel. There's a section here on this flat edge where they're all fishing for mackerel. I'm just on the end of that. Unfortunately there is a dredger out there. I wonder whether that is cloudying up the water. Could be disturbing the fish, stopping coming inshore a bit. So another alternative that I've got here are some of these prawns, shrimps, lobster, call them what you like, weighted lures, and I'm just going to drop one of those down. These are the truss end ones. I'll leave a link for these. I did a little review on Amazon of those. So I can either put these under a float, weighted float, or free line them, but first things first, I'm just going to try and free line this. All it's got is a hook. I just want to see how that sits in the tide first. Then I might try it weighted and then under a float if that tide starts to run. Pretty good though, aren't they? Look at those. I'm just going to put it on the clip for this one because I'm going to be changing lures a bit today. So yeah, we'll just drop that down then. It melts a little bit, the plastic in the heat, but I mean for an Amazon job these are pretty good. Reasonably good hooks on those. Nice little attention to detail. I do prefer the natural colour ones. And then obviously prawns like this click and they flick, so you can actually add, I think on one of these I've got a little rattle on. You can add a little rattle in there just to get that clicking action. But what I really want to see here is a better drift in the tide. For them to sort of work the best. Like this one as well. Shane gave me that one. I will catch on this one day, I'm determined. Braid and leader at the top of the water there. Giving it a tap and then letting it drop down. Thing is live prawn is so effective. Even as a second best, this has got to give me a good chance. I just want to see more movement in the water. I'm going to go for a little change around now. We've gone in close. Let's go out a little bit further here. One of these weightier seekers, 30 grams. I don't mean to boast, but I'm doubling the distance of 5-ounce leads and mackerel feathers with this 30-gram lure rod and a Savage Gear seeker. So you don't need to have massive grade 5-ounce, 4-ounce leads and a beach caster to cast far. Technique is probably 70–80% of it today, I think. Tide's picking up, wind's picking up as well. I'm actually seeing out there the gulls working over a shoal of what I think are bass. You can't quite pick it out on this camera. This is going further than everyone else. big rocks. Very snaggy, but it will hold the fish. I'm going to give it a go with the lures over the top, and then I might use that float fish rig we were talking about earlier with the fake prawns. So I hope you'll follow my journey as we get into spring and summer, doing our best to catch the bass. If you do want to see something a bit better being caught, there's that video at the top of the screen there. Thanks for watching.